The emotions are the bonds that leave you behind and the weights that pull you down. But what if you could liberate yourself? What if you could manage these emotions, gain control over them, and wield them as weapons instead of shackles? Today, we delve into the depths of the art of becoming emotionless. Rule 1: don't get too attached to anyone. While love is a wonderful emotion that connects us and gives meaning to our lives, excessive love or attachment can be a double-edged sword. Our judgment may be overshadowed, leaving us vulnerable and weak. Excessive attachment can pull us down, and when love is not reciprocated or is lost, it can lead to depression. Philosophers advocating emotional resilience, such as the Stoics, often spoke about the risks of attachment. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." The ability to love without excessive attachment is a power over one's mind. Appreciating the beauty of a relationship without letting it define your entire being becomes more apparent when you understand that love, like other emotions, is temporary. It comes and goes, and as long as it is present, it is valuable. However, it should not be an anchor for you. Rather, let it be a wind that fills your sails, guiding you but not determining your direction. By mastering the art of independent love, you not only protect your heart, but also strengthen your soul. Allowing yourself to form deep connections without the fear of losing yourself is the first step toward true emotional detachment, where you control your feelings and they do not control you. Rule 2: don't care about everyone and be less empathetic. The ability to understand and share another person's feelings is often considered one of the most virtuous human qualities. It helps us relax and build relationships. However, excessive empathy can be both mentally and emotionally exhausting. We may often bury ourselves in the problems and emotions of others, sometimes at the expense of our own well-being. Another renowned philosopher, Epictetus, once emphasized that what matters is not what happens to us, but how we react to it. This wisdom is particularly relevant to empathy. While feeling for others is natural, knowing when to engage and when to maintain distance is crucial. Think of it like a sponge absorbing every drop of water. Without squeezing out the excess, the sponge becomes oversaturated and loses its effectiveness. Similarly, when we care too much about everyone and everything, there is a risk of reaching a saturation point of emotional fulfillment. Our resilience is compromised, our energy is depleted, and we lose focus on our own needs and desires. However, this doesn't mean being indifferent to the pains or joys of others. Instead, it is about selective empathy, choosing when and how much emotional investment to make, and maintaining a level of detachment. It protects you from unnecessary emotional fluctuations, ensuring that your investment is realistic and effective when it truly matters. Selective empathy becomes a powerful tool in your journey towards emotional strength. It allows you to wisely allocate your emotional energy, preventing it from being wasted on every emotion or situation. In your quest for emotional resilience, it becomes a guiding force, providing clarity in navigating the world. Rule 3: remove harmful individuals from your life. The people around us are a significant factor that influences our emotions, thoughts, and overall well-being. Just as a single rotten fruit can spoil the entire basket, a toxic individual can cast a shadow over our lives, deplete our energy, and cloud our judgments. Stoics believed in the power of self-protection and self-respect. While we may not have control over others' actions, we can choose the people we spend time with. Diogenes, a philosopher known for his Stoic and ascetic perspective, once pointed out that we have 2 ears and 1 tongue, suggesting that we should listen more and speak less. This emphasizes the importance of paying attention to the people in our surroundings and trusting our instincts. Focus on your own life. Are there individuals who consistently bring negative influences, sow doubt, or hinder your aspirations? Recognizing the need for someone toxic to distance themselves means acknowledging the necessity of cutting ties with harmful influences for one's emotional well-being. It's not about fostering animosity, but rather about recognizing the need to sever or distance oneself from relationships that negatively impact emotional well-being or hinder personal growth. Cutting ties with harmful individuals is an act of self-respect, expressing that you value your inner peace and emotional health. Most importantly, by taking such steps, you create a protective barrier, preventing negativity and pessimism from finding a place in your life. This step is crucial in cleaning up your emotional environment and surrounding yourself with positivity, support, and genuine interest. Remember, the journey of emotional control begins with aligning external influences with your internal goals. Rule 4. From now on, refrain from expressing your feelings and opinions. In a world where we are constantly encouraged to express our thoughts and reveal our feelings, there is often a necessity for open communication. However, there is intuitive strength in silence and moderation in many situations. Choosing when and where to express our genuine emotions and opinions is a profound power. Stoics generally emphasize the importance of inner peace and highlight the risks of seeking external approval. Marcus Aurelius once expressed that the happiness of life is dependent on the quality of our thoughts. Constantly seeking the approval or reaction of others by sharing our personal achievements or deep beliefs relinquishes control of our emotional well-being to them. Consider the moments when you share personal achievements or deep beliefs to receive feedback. Imagine what happens: criticism, ridicule, and sometimes even jokes. These experiences can be disheartening and shake our self-confidence. However, by choosing not to let external reactions control your emotional state, you internalize this power. It is not about suppressing the decision not to express every thought or opinion, but rather empowering it. This principle is about understanding that not every thought requires an audience, and our inner world doesn't always necessitate external approval. Applying this limitation helps develop a sense of internal confidence. Your emotions, beliefs, and opinions become unshakable, as they are no longer influenced by the transient thoughts and reactions of others. In your efforts to be emotionless, this principle serves as a protective shield, ensuring the resilience of your emotional core against temporary external influences. Rule 5. Draw boundaries and stop being always available. Physical and emotional boundaries are necessary to preserve our sense of self and safeguard our health, especially in an era where constant connectivity and the expectation of being always reachable prevail. Setting boundaries may seem like a challenging task in a world where being constantly available is anticipated, but this is a crucial action that can lead us towards emotional freedom and strength. Stoics believed in the value of time and the importance of inner reflection, as emphasized by Seneca. All the time you have is exclusively yours, and constantly being available for everyone implies wasting your time, energy, and emotional well-being. Not setting boundaries by instantly responding to every message or immediately complying with every request sends the message that our time, energy, and emotional health are readily available to the world. However, this practice lacks practical value. Continuous accessibility can lead to exhaustion, accompanied by feelings of anger, sadness, depression, and overwhelm. It's akin to leaving the doors and windows of your house constantly open, allowing everyone and everything to enter and disturb your peace. Setting boundaries is an act of self-respect. It declares that you value your time, emotional energy, and peace, learning to say no without guilt, taking time for yourself without justification, and understanding that being less accessible doesn't mean you care less are crucial aspects. This simply means that you prioritize yourself. In the journey towards emotional detachment, setting boundaries is a vital step. It ensures that your emotional reservoir doesn't constantly drain, enabling you to maintain a balance and a sense of power, independent of external demands. Rule 6. Focus primarily on yourself. Be outspoken. Prioritize your own well-being to truly be emotionless, unshaken, and motivated. It's not about neglecting others. Rather, it's about acknowledging that if you neglect yourself, you won't be able to help others. Think about airline safety instructions. They recommend putting on your own oxygen mask before assisting others on the plane. Similarly, in life, before providing support to others, you must secure your emotional stability and success. Being outspoken is another crucial aspect of emotional strength. It means expressing your thoughts, needs, and boundaries clearly and without hesitation. It doesn't mean being rude. Instead, it implies being assertive and honest. Avoiding indirect communication and people-pleasing becomes essential when you are outspoken, bringing significance to life. Reduce stress and establish genuine connections with those who respect your honesty. Rule 7. Incorporate into your life. Making decisions aligned with your goals and values means saying no when necessary, being yourself without apologizing. Remember, prioritizing yourself and valuing honesty doesn't equate to selfishness. Rather, these are steps toward personal empowerment and success. As we conclude our journey towards motivation and success, you are now equipped with a warrior mindset. Embrace the inner fire and don't allow any obstacle to block your path. Life is a battlefield, and you are the victor. Before you go, don't forget to subscribe for a regularly refined dose of motivation. Unleash the potential within you and conquer the day.